what day is it? 28th? I believe so. Yeah, May 28th. I day trade. I like day trading. I'm not gonna tell you I made money because this is not real money, demo money. I'm making that very clear ahead of time. My P&L in the month is what it looks like today. This one I got stopped out because the news sucked, but I made a trade up to kind of cancel out that loss. Here it is. Yep. That loss I took sucked, but traded my concept because I lost. But besides the news, relatively good on the month. I'm gonna go into a live account probably just because I don't like funded rules. I don't like the consistency stuff. I have enough capital to go into a live account. Probably gonna do that, but I'm not gonna jump into decisions quite yet. Just gonna explain the trade I took today. So going into the day, I was bullish. Yep. So this is the trade I took. So on the 5 minute here, I'm gonna show you the 5 minute. So I'll show you why I took this trade. So I got an inversion on my 5 minute here. This is at 9:30. Okay, so we created huge wicks down. Um, this is the more bullish index, as you can see, versus here we pushed a little lower. Yeah, we took out this draw and then we pushed higher. So the 5 minute on here was a little too high. I didn't want to take that. So I used the 4 minute that was a little lower. I got an inversion on that 4 minute. After that push down, push up. On the bearish index, I got it. Usually I take trades when I get a inverse on the bearish index just because it helps me think, okay, if the bearish index is going through this zone or this area of illiquid orders almost on a lower time frame or relatively low, it's a 5, 4, 3 minute, 1 minute, sometimes 2 minutes, but if it's going through there, we might push higher, likely we will if both indexes, if I'm bullish on the day, inverse in my direction, um I'll usually take that trade. Relatively simple. I'm not very good at this, but on the bullish index we did inverse on the 5 minute. On the bearish we did on the 4 minute. So I set my entrance right here, set a limit order. I trade on a 100K demo account, not financial advice, but trade on a 100K demo. So just learning the skill set before, and then I took the trade. So here we have a relative equal highs on a 30 minute, and then we had this 1 hour. So I took that, set stops below this draw on the bullish index. Always take trades. I always find I need to take trades on the bullish index or whatever bias I have on that bias index. If one index is more bearish, I'll take shorts on that. If one is bearish or bullish, I'll take longs on that. But I don't like to switch it around. When I do switch it around, it's because I'm just not familiar with using one as my, okay, the bullish index the bearish took out draws on its bullish side, and the bullish doesn't have draws. Like I don't know how to explain it too well. Just trying to explain my trade. Entered here, had to take profits. It was, I believe, a 2RR. Yeah. It was a really good trade. Usually it wouldn't be like this. I was in a downtrend before, and then we ripped upwards. The reason we ripped upwards, did I get lucky? Maybe. But I also believe that I had the biggest issue with my bias for the longest time. And when I corrected that issue, my probability went up. All these micro issues I've corrected raised my probability of winning my trades. I faced the issue of not following my bias, and unexpected news dropped and it ripped through my stop. So even if news does drop and I follow my bias and it goes in my direction, am I lucky, or did I face experiences prior that I've reacted to and now I just strictly go with my bias? You can tell me, but I'm just telling you how my trade recap went. You don't have to take the same trades. I'm not claiming I'm profitable. I'm not claiming this is financial advice. I'm just saying this is how I go about my trades on my demo account. What's that? Oh, Canadian Tire. I have to go to Canadian Tire. But entered here. 1, 2. I close 70% of my trades usually on my first draw, just because I want to go break even and I want to take some profits home, and then I'll leave a runner towards these two. I didn't realize we'd rip up through all draws I had marked out, but it is what it is. It was a good trade today. I went with my buys, followed all my rules. The one thing I did have an issue with is I literally never do this. I don't know why I did this. I stopped myself midway when I was doing it. I was like, bang! And I got excited because I was like, what kind of candle was that? And it was unexpected news, but I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, we won. I shouldn't be feeling like that, because if I react emotionally, then I shouldn't be trading, because I'm going off my emotion, not my logic, and not my probability. So shut that shit down. I'm consciously saying I'm not going to do that. But today was a great day. Won a trade, went to work, I worked out. Now I just have to mainly eat for the day. Like, I haven't been today. I gotta get food, but it's a great day today. Uploaded a YouTube video earlier. Finishing this one, I'm probably gonna work on other ones tonight.